boys and girls, and welcome to Gordon Guitar. Big Thief here, Wake Me Up to Drive. What a great song, happy song. And yeah, we have different styles here of choosing to play here this song with some finger picking and some strumming. So yeah, let's start right away with this one. We don't need any capo for this, and we will start with the chords as usual. So let's start with the G. So that is third on E, second on A, open D, open G, third B, and third E. Next chord is E minor. So that is open E, second A, second D, open G, open B, and open E. Then we have C. So that is third on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. Then we have a D, but with an F sharp in the bass. Okay, so that is second on E. And with that finger, my index finger, I usually mute the next A string here. With the flash from this finger, just lean it on top of the string. You could play it open as well, so it's up to you. So open or muted A string, then open D string, second G, third B, and open E. And the final chord we need is the A minor, but with a B in the bass. So that is second on A, second on D, open G, first B, and open E. That is actually an A minor 7 with the B in the bass. Yeah, anyway, that is how you play it. So, those are the chords, 5 I guess. And let's start with the strumming, because that is how this song builds up on the strumming. So let's start with the G. That is the first chord, and the strumming is very easy. It's only downs, and it will be 6 downs in total. That will be the full strumming round. I will show you how the timing sounds. So let's go. Right? So it's down, 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 down. So down, down. Notice here I'm playing alternate here when it comes to which strings I'm hitting here and strumming. I go bass, top, bass, top, bass, top. So I alternate that. So they kind of answer each other all the time through the strumming here. So. So if we go for a couple of rounds, I believe you will hear kind of the feeling. So let's go. All right, so that is how it goes. And notice as well, I'm not playing like large, long, like downstrokes. I'm just hitting kind of the bass, 2 strings here, the bass E and A, and perhaps the B and E in the top strings here. So that way we don't want to have too much sound or noise or whatever you want to call it. It will be too much. So just like this. All right, great. Now the chord progression for the verse will be G, 1 full strumming round, and then E minor part 1 and C part 2. What do I mean by part 1 and part 2? The part 1 will be 2 downs from the strumming. So, okay, that's part 1. And the part 2 are the rest next 4. So, part 2. So if we look at the first half of the verse chord progression here, the G, E minor, and C, that will be in total of 2 strumming rounds. So 1 for G, and then the next strumming round will be divided into E minor and C. So E minor will be the part 1, the down, down, and C will be the next 4 downs. So slowly, the first 3 chords, G, E minor, and C, will be like this. Okay, so again, G, E minor, C. Right, so that's the first half. The second half will be G in the same way, 1 full strum round. That E minor part 1, still the same, but the part 2 will be the D chord with F sharp in the bass. So the chord progression full here for the first, or for all verses, will be G, E minor, C, then G, E minor, D/F. All right. So slowly, 1 round in the verse will sound like this. So a couple of rounds in standard tempo will sound like this. Alright, so there you have it. Alright, then we have this chorus going on. And for all courses, you will play in the same way. For all courses, they will sound in the same way. So all verses sounds in their way, and choruses, they will sound like this. All right, so that is 1 round. So what we did there, we just played C for 1 strumming round, 1 full. Then the A minor with B in the bass for 1 full strumming round, then G for 1 full strumming, and the D/F sharp 1 full. So you play 1 strumming round for C, A minor, G, and the DF. All right, so a couple rounds of that will sound like this. So now we have just 1 part left for a song, because maybe you heard here in the introduction of this tutorial, we had some notes going on here. I'm gonna give you those notes now. It's a melody here, and that is going on in the verse. So that sounds like this, the notes. And with chords. So it's built upon the same chords, the chord progression from the verse, G, and then E minor and C, and then comes the G again. And then comes E minor, and there comes the D and F sharp chord. Yeah, I believe you understand that. So where do we find the notes? Okay, we'll start here on the B string. I'm gonna give you the notes for each and every chord. So it starts with G, and then you're gonna play the open B string, the first fret B string, and then the open B string, and open G. So the first 4 notes here belongs to G. Again, the open B, first fret B, open B, and open G. The next notes belongs to the E minor, and that is the 2nd fret D string, open G, second G, and that is the E minor. So E minor, second D, open G, second G. And then for C, you only have one note, and that is where you land on the actual chord. That is the first fret B string. So far we came half into this chord progression, the G minor, E, and C. So the G, and then you shift to E minor and play, and then to C. All right. Then it goes for another round with G. It starts in the same way. So nothing changes there for this G. And then comes the E minor. Same there. Nothing changes. The only change here will be on the next chord, the D/F sharp. The notes will be open B and open G. So the last part will be, the last half. The last two notes that belongs to the D and F sharp, that will be the thing that changes here from the first part of this melody. Otherwise the same. So it's good to have these notes because you can mix the notes. It's not funny to just play the notes because you want to have some something in the background to fill up, kind of. So it's just nice to have the notes because you can add them into your strumming once you know where you can find them, and you know that by now. Then you could try to hit the notes. A couple of those notes are built into the chords and some are not, and you can kind of reach out to the notes when you're strumming, and it could sound really cool. I showed that in the introduction of this tutorial, how it can sound when you mix notes and strumming chords together. So that is a powerful way of expressing your music on. So good luck with this one. I hope this was helpful for you guys. Just play that part for verse and the rest for chorus, and that will be a hit for Big Thief's Wake Me Up to Drive. So thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I love your support, guys. And most of all, play tuned.